Okay, so November 2014 calculator paper. So we have the question, work out the area of this shape. So we've got this shape here and they want the area. Now what I would do is divide the shape into two, because there's no real formula for working out this particular shape. So I'd work out the area of this and the area of this and then add the two together. So I would say that the rectangle the rectangle area is length times width, which equals 3 times 9, which equals 27 now centimeters squared. So that's nice and easy. Now we have triangle area. Okay, and they want to see these formulas, so it will be half base multiplied times the height, or base times height over 2. So this would be, now the height we know is 6 centimeters multiplied, now if this is 9, this must also be 9. So if I take half of that, that would be 4.5. Okay, so 6 fours are 24, 6 halves are 3, 24 and 23 is 27, so that's centimeters squared. Or if I'd have done base times height and divided by 2, 6 nines are 54, half of 54 is 27. Okay, so I can then say that the shape area equals 27 plus 27, which equals 54 centimeters squared. So we can put that in here, so that's nice and easy, and the units are there. Okay, so it's a nice easy question, so I'll pause it and I'll move on to the next question. Okay, so question 2, a box contains some cards. Each card has a question. Each question is about history, languages, movies or sport. So we've got that down here. And the questions have 3 levels, easy, medium or difficult. And the table shows the probability of each type of question. Okay, so somebody's already worked out the probabilities for us. Okay. So in this box here, if we were to add all these properties up, the one thing that we know is that they would all equal 1, because if you draw a card, it's going to be one of these. So all probabilities equal 1. So a card is picked at random. What is the probability that it's a sport question? Now all sport questions, we have easy sport, medium sport and difficult sport. Well, the probability of an easy sport would be 0.12 plus the probability of a medium sport would be 0.07 plus probability of a difficult sport is 0.11. Okay, so if you're going to get a sport question, it's going to be one of these 3. So it's just going to be that plus that plus that, because if you think about it, it's going to be an easy question or a medium question or a difficult question. And if you remember the and or rule, or means to add. So we just add these together. So 0.12 plus 0.1 is 0.23 plus 0.7 would give us 0.3. So we would have a probability of 0.3. What's the probability that is a medium level question about languages or movies? So a medium question on languages and movies. So languages here, medium, and movies here, medium. So that would be 0.083, sorry, 0.08 plus, and then what was it, 0.03? Yeah, 0.03. So we would add these together and we would get 0.11. So our probability would be 0.11 because it would be that or that. Okay, so there are 200 cards in the box. How many easy questions are about history? So we want easy questions on history. So the probability of an easy question on history is 0.15. So the probability, so I'll just write P equals 0.15. So 0.15 is 15%, yeah, because it's 1/10 and 5/100ths. So this is the same as 1500ths, so it's 15%. So if we had 100 cards there, 15% would be 15 cards. But we've got 200 cards, twice as many. So we've got 15%. You wouldn't have to necessarily write this for 200, multiplied by 200 cards. Okay, I'm making a bit of a meal out of this, but I wouldn't particularly write this. So the zeros can cancel, so we get 1 and 1 on the bottom. So 2 times 15 is 30. 1 times 1 is 1, which gives you 30 cards. Okay, now if you wanted to, you could say, well, 10% of 200 is 20, so 5% is 10, so 20 plus 10 gives you 30. So you can do it that way. You don't have to do it this way if you don't want to. Okay, so that's question 2 done. So let's have a look at question 3. Okay, so question 3. Here is an advert. So a trim and colour is £65.50, wash and dry £15.50, a perm £68. There's a special offer on of 15%. Okay, so the question says Jen has a trim and colour. So she has a trim and colour. So this is what we're interested in. She uses the special offer. How much does she pay? Okay, so a trim and colour, the full price would be £65.50. Okay, now there's a 15% discount, so I would say that 10% is going to be 1/10 of this, so the decimal place just moves back 1, so this would be £6.55. Now a 5% discount Well, if this is 10%, 5% must be half of this. So this must be £3, and that would be 25. So it would be £3 27.50, 27.5. So I would say that near as damn it, this is £3.28. Okay, because we can't have 27.5p. So whichever way you round it, I'm sure that they'll be quite happy with that. Okay, so 15%, okay, will be these two added together. So 8 and 5 is 13, so we carry the 1, 5 and 2 is 7, and 1 is 8, 6 and 3 is 9. So this is the discount. Okay, now how much does she pay? Remember, go back to the question. So this would be £65.50 minus the £9.83p. Now that would equal, so if I get my calculator out, because this is calculator paper, and turn it on, so we have £65.50, and we're going to take away £9.83. It would come to £55.67. So it would be £55.67p. So this would be 55.67. Okay, nice and simple, and I'm sure you could probably do that one anyway. Okay, so I'll stop there, and I'll do a new recording for question 4 and onwards.